Hey, YouTube. This is Tyrone. I would like to pray real quick. Dear Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, I ask for your protection always to gather your people like a hen would gather his chicks and to keep them protected under your blood because your grace is sufficient. I had these two crazy dreams, okay? The other day, like 2 nights ago, I was sleeping and I sleep in my living room for a long story short, I was in the living room sleeping and I was with a woman in my dream in my living room. And I I was blind. Like one of my eyes were like this and my mouth like could barely move in the dream. So in my house, which was in my dream, it was dark and I I felt this invisible demonic spirit attacking me. So I turned to the woman that was in my dream and I started telling her, but I couldn't speak. It was a bunch of gibberish coming out of my mouth. I remember walking from my living room to the basement door and trying to rebuke this thing with the name of Jesus. But no matter what I did, the words would not come out of my mouth. And my eye was like this. It was like I was partially blind and muted. So in my dream, I'm struggling to ask for help. I'm asking for help. And it was so terrible that I woke up on the couch and it felt like the transition from my dream to waking up was so smooth that I was still in that dream, but I wasn't. I woke up. The first thing I did was I started rebuking whatever this was. I told it to get out of my house. I condemned it. I told it lost, that Jesus won, that you have no power. And I did this for like 20, 30 minutes laying where I was, okay? So last night, I have another dream. I'm in my living room again, but this time, right? I'm in a house I've never been into, and there are numerous people there. And this is what was going on. These people were worshiping an invisible spirit that was in the house and around the house. It was manifesting in clouds, okay? It was manifesting in clouds. And when I was outside of this house, there were people that were outside and they were worshiping this thing, but they weren't like on their knees. They were observing this phenomenon. And at the same time, this phenomenon was releasing energy, and these people were getting high off of that energy. I saw it. It looked like a cloud. It I followed it around the house and it would disappear, but it could not completely disappear. And it wasn't visible. I can't explain it. It's like some type of gas, okay? So as I'm rebuking this spirit in my heart, not with words, I'm observing everything. I went into the house, and inside that house, there were people in random spots of the house, and these people were worshiping it. I mean, they were in certain locations of the house where this energy was manifesting, and they got high. They got high on this, and they didn't see the corruption that was coming from this energy. In my dream, I placed my hand on top of their heads and I said, Jesus. I repeated the word Jesus over and over, but the environment manipulated my rebuke, meaning no matter what I said, I could not rebuke this thing. And now here, right, as the dream progresses and I'm inside of this house with these people that look like they're hippies. I never seen these people before, but they were random people, random color. They had the same attributes. They were high. They were not afraid. They were totally into it. And every time I place my hand on their head to try to rebuke or to say the name of Jesus, it didn't work. And it will not work. It will not work. When I went from one end of this house to the other end of this house, that spirit, I saw it. I saw this. I can't see it. It's like gaseous, it's invisible, but it's there. It made me high. I felt it. There was some guy in my dream that I guess I affiliated myself with, like he was my friend, and I was extremely worried about him, but I did not know him. So as I'm following him around the house, the energy made me high, but not a good high. I don't know how to get this across. What the hell? What's going on? I never had dreams like this ever. And I woke up from this dream almost in a panic. The last time I had a nightmare, I was a little kid, okay? I've never had that happen ever since. And to wake up in like 1 week, with 2 dreams like this. There is something very evil going on. I have no idea what it is, but God is telling me that I need to wear my armor, okay? Because no one can stop it. I'm telling you this right now. You can say the name of Jesus. You can be holy. You can stop everything and try to sanctify yourself. You will not stop it. And these people that are infected by this thing, they don't they don't care. They don't care that it's bad. They don't care. I just don't know how to explain this. I'm warning you. I'm warning everybody out there. I had this dream last night, this morning. I woke up and I was gonna keep the first dream where my mouth was sealed and my eye was partially, I was going to keep it to myself because I thought, my spiritual attacks, so this is about me. But no, last night, this morning, I had that dream and I saw it. I saw it. It's an invisible cloud, gaseous. It's in the air. It's flying. It's not fake. It's real. It's real. It's there. I don't know what it is. You guys have to be careful. I know people are being infected by this thing, and it's not a joke. I'm extremely serious. This is not a joke. We are at war. It's there. It's there. It's there. What I'm going to suggest, you're going to have to separate yourself. You can't stop it. Jesus, the name of Jesus is not going to stop it. It has no power. I don't know why. God is letting this happen. And I'm warning you, don't fight it. You can try. You can try. Go ahead. Be my guest. You think you got the power because you said the name of Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, and you got the blood sprinkled on you. Go ahead. Try it. Try it. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's not going to work. The only thing that might stop it is by being a good person and praying for your enemies. Do not fight with them. Okay? I think if you try to use anything negative, you're just going to feed it. I was terrified. I am terrified just talking about it. This thing cannot hurt you unless you allow it inside. Do not get high off of this thing. I'm warning you, I'm warning everybody, and Jesus wants me to tell you. I know he does. I have goosebumps. I'm telling you, this thing is a cloud. It's like a gas. It's invisible. It's there. It's manifesting. People are absorbing it into their being. They are being manipulated by it. And the only way you can get away from it is by getting away from it. Nobody's gonna stop this thing. I'm sorry. I love Jesus. I think he's powerful, and I'm not saying he's incapable. God is God's letting this happen. So if you're fighting with anybody, you need to separate yourself. You really do. That's the only way you're gonna win. You can't rebuke it. God, I'm so sorry. I really am. I have no idea what you guys are going through. But I'm going through my own little thing, and it's not fair, okay? And I am telling you right now, this thing is going to kill you. You have to be careful. I don't even want to make this video, but I'm telling you right now, that thing is real. It's there. You might not see it, but it's real. You have to protect yourself and get away from it. Get away from them. Whatever you have to do, do not attack it. All right, that's it. I can't say anything else. That's it. That's it. So you gotta run. You gotta run away from it. That's all you can do, man.